Hi, thanks for coming. Today I wanted to talk about the third branch of yoga, of Asanga yoga, which is asana, is the name of the true name of it. Some people misunderstand that to say it's hatha yoga. Hatha yoga is only a part of that. And I wanted to talk about how that part of Ashtanga yoga is associated with health. Okay. The reason why yogis are interested in health is so that they can do the third leg, which is to sit for a long time, so they can meditate properly. Okay. So from that standpoint, that they're vitally interested in good health, because if you can't sit for a long time, uh, then you aren't going to be able to achieve the results of meditation quickly. Okay. Um, and I'm going to talk about advances in the third chapter of Asana, talking about modern health. Of course, you've all heard about medicine. You've have taken part of that in some time during your lifetime and benefited from it. There is This is a talk about something that modern medicine has sort of ignored until just recently, and that is vitamins. Okay. And vitamins' underlying idea is that the human body is a specialized type of machine, and as it's such, it needs the appropriate um, consumables to make it work. So some people don't understand. Okay, and medicine was saying, "Oh, don't go out in the sun." Okay, because you'll get cancer, and that's true. And even though the ozone layer is being decimated, or was being decimated, so that they thought that, but what happened is now they're saying that you need to have some sunlight in order to uh, have what you need to make your body chemistry work right. And so one of the things they'll talk about now is having vitamin D3. You see this issue going on. So what I wanted to talk today in this video, okay, which is a very large subject. You see Dr. Mercola and some of these other people on the web. I do recommend them. I follow them. They're on my Twitter list of people. And it's very interesting to see how this is all working. Okay. I used to think, okay, so I'm telling you a mistake I made. I got injured in a surfing accident, and then I stopped doing hatha yoga for a long time. Even though I stopped doing the hatha yoga, I thought that I would be protected from diseases from being a vegetarian. And that has worked out pretty good, except that did some activities and followed a diet that left me with a diagnosis of diabetes. Okay, well, I've managed to beat it. But uh, but now I've decided that I want to help people have a better life, and if I can help them do that, so much the better. Okay, so um, if you want to read, so I'm going to take an overview refine the overview and refine it down to vitamins, okay, to kind of see where you can put it in your mind. Okay. Well, okay. So the third leg of yoga is detailed in a book called the Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, okay, by Swami Satchidananda. I will put a link on it so you can go see it. It's available on Amazon. There's used copies, like $8, something like that. It's not the money. It's important that you understand this all, okay? So, and in the third chapter is called asana, okay? So where it is, it's after the yamas and niyamas, the do's and the don'ts. And then it talks about the physical health. So, to give you some idea where how to place this all, here's a book called Light on Yoga by BKS Inyar, okay, who died recently. Okay, one of he was about 91 or 92. But if you read his story of his life, he was not expected to live much beyond 9 or 10. He was so weak, had so many difficulties. And as a defense towards that, he decided that he was going to take up yoga. And he did. Okay? Now, why did he die at 91? In my mind, he didn't imbibe Western science. Okay? So there's nothing in that book about vitamins. Okay? So if he had, my theory is that he would have lived longer if he had taken the vitamins. I'm going to talk about a vitamin today that was popularized by Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling was a chemist, and he got 2 Nobel Prizes. And one of the things he spent a lot of his time on was vitamin C. Okay, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. So this is the reduction down to vitamins and then down to vitamin C. Okay, so vitamin C is everywhere. Okay, so here's an example from Kirkland, Costco. Okay, 1,000 milligrams. Okay, here is a revised bottle from Trader Joe's. Okay, so let's talk about some numbers with this. Okay, actually I bought this one by mistake. It's 1,000 milligrams with 500 tablets. And I think it was like $11 or $12, so if you up it to 15, okay. And there's 500 of them. It's about 3 cents a tablet. Okay. But I didn't buy, after I bought that and started consuming it, one day I noticed, okay, I thought it was the good stuff. It's got rose hips and citrus bioflavonoid complex. Okay. And this one here is $5.95. I remember it. It's 100 tablets, so that's about 6 cents a copy. Okay. And it's 500 milligrams. Okay. So if you do the math on it, This is 1,000 milligrams for 3 cents. This is 500 milligrams for 6 cents. Twice as expensive, half as much vitamin C per tablet. So it would seem like Kirkland is the clear winner in all this. But there's something that the people at Costco don't know. And so they source this from coal. And I'll demonstrate briefly what the difference is between the two vitamin C's. Because when I called Trader Joe's and asked them, they said that the source for their vitamin C comes from corn, an organic base. Okay, now I didn't ask Kirkland people where they got it. All I did was made a paper aluminum spoon and put one of the tablets over a flame on the stove. What happened is that the Kirkland tablet turned black and then started to bubble. Okay, back in my days in Shackley, what they said is, okay, that when it bubbles like that, it's made from coal tar. Okay, so I've got 2 pictures of the vitamin C from Trader Joe's, and the Trader Joe's one turns black, but it didn't melt and bubble. So why is this important? Okay, let me explain the difference between the 2 vitamin C's. Even though they're ascorbic acid, they're exactly the same molecular structure, except one is a mirror image of the other. See? Here's my hands, okay? Right hand, left hand. Okay? The vitamin C from plant material, the stuff that's made with plants, is the right hand stuff. The stuff on the left hand, the Kirkland from Costco, is the left hand. Okay? Same molecular formula, different structure. And it's important to understand what happens. Okay, so vitamin C is water soluble. The body needs it. It doesn't make vitamin C from plants, food, or stuff like that. We don't have the mechanism. So they've actually done some testing, and they found that the levels form, the stuff from Kirkland, is only as effective, 10% effective, compared to the right-hand form. So let's just review the numbers. Okay, it's still 3 cents a tablet. By the way, I'll try and put the picture. I took pictures of them. I'll try and put them in so you can see this. I think it's useful for you to actually do this test for yourself. I will have a link for a vitamin C that is plant sourced. Okay, that's the word they use. Okay, so to do the numbers again on the vitamin C from Kirkland, okay, still only 3 cents, okay, and it's twice as much vitamin C, but it's the levels kind, so it's now only 10% as effective. So you would have to have 10 vitamin C's from the Kirkland to have the same effect. I'm sorry, you would have to have 5. So 3 cents, 15 cents for 5 of them to get the same effectiveness as one 500 tab from Trader Joe's, which is 6 cents. So really, now if you do a price comparison versus effectiveness, you're paying 15 cents versus 6 cents. Okay, but it doesn't even go, it doesn't even match some other things. My wife, Wendy, we've been giving her this vitamin C for a while, and all of a sudden, over a period of time, she got an allergy. Okay, not right away, but I guess it built up. So when I saw that I had the wrong, and it fooled me because it says with rosehip and citrus bioflavonoid complex. Well, there's been studies that shows that you have the complex, it has a synergistic effect. But for my wife, she got an allergy and an itch and her skin broke out. And what I did was I changed the vitamin C that she got. The itching went away. So some of this has to be looked at carefully in some ways. Okay, just to finish off, I'm sorry, I seem to jump around. Let me finish off with Linus Pauling. Linus Pauling, although he never did any yoga and developed prostate cancer when he was in his 60s, died in his 90s. He was taking 9,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C. So there's the takeaway from all this is vitamin supplements were not in the original talk about asana. Okay. One of the things that you have, let me go back to the Light of Yoga for an instance. They have poses in there that tell you how to deal with heart problems. Okay. And so I was just rereading it again today a little bit. And they talk about pranayama. And so then I'm probably going to include that a little bit later. Anyway, so to finish up, vitamin C, which your body can't make, at least not in the normal sense of it. There is, in Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, it tells you how you can live without air, water, and food. Okay, and you actually have yogis that are able to be observed, people that have been in a casket in the ground for 40 days. And there's people that have been medically studied, for not doing anything. So this is, you have a branch of philosophy called breatharianism because of some of these people. You can go look it up on Google. They have all this. It's not well known in the West. Okay, but we don't do that. That's not necessary. It's more important to be able to go forward with realization. So vitamins are a good way to do that. They do cost money. Okay, get the best kind for the least amount of money is my thing. Okay, and this will help you. Get ready for meditation, pranayama, okay, and samadhi. Thank you so much.